Ronnie Killings' elbow gets a bigger pop than, you know what I mean? It's more marketable than.
And there's one guy who can still do that just like he did, 20 years ago.
Yeah, he can't do as much, but we had this talk in 2005. I said, man, motherfucker, don't worry about getting old. All your basics are so fucking special. You'll be 50 years old and you'll still be able to get pops with that shit. Look at just you throwing an elbow. You know what I mean? The guy has got it, Is he still over? Is he still a factor on TV?
He's been kind of pulled back a little bit. He's one of those guys, I don't want to say that they're giving him a push, but he's over with the crowd, so they have him do various things like the, honestly I think it's stupid, but that 24/7 championship, which is just kind of a PG version of the hardcore title, when that is on him, that title's over. Because he can be entertaining with it.
Yeah.
I remember, I think it was last year or maybe even early this year, he had the belt and he was trying, he was hiding from everybody. It was during a match with Cesaro, I want to say. Cesaro goes under the ring, pulls out a table, and there's Ron Killings laying on the table, hiding from everybody. He looks over at Cesaro, gives this big doofy smile, like, "Oh, hey!"
That's pretty cool.
And the crowd popped. And what's cool about it though is that he's over to the point where I don't think they're going to push him to the top.
No,
but
you can't. He's too old.
Their last show in Saudi Arabia, they had I can't remember what they called it, but it was like a Gauntlet Cup match, and they pushed him from the beginning through I think 3 or 4 rounds, and he went over on guys like Andrade and guys who were pretty well established at that point. And then the only when he finally went out, only when they put Styles into it, because at that point they were trying to build Styles and the Undertaker for Mania.
Sure.
But the crowd ate it up. They ate it up.
Good. Couldn't happen to a better fucking human being. Honest to Christ.
Yeah.
Honest to Christ.
And he's got his own show on the network now. It's like I think it's called the R-Truth Game Show.
Jeez, man,
it's entertaining as all hell.
He's an entertaining guy.
Oh God.
So marketable. It's so funny, but to think that in 2005 he was thinking that his time was passing. 2006 his time was passing. Look at that. Fucking 15 years later he's making more money than he's ever made.
Yep.
And I love it. Like I said, again, a fucking nice guy. He deserves it. I'm not kidding you. 2005, Ron was actually thinking it was over. The crew that was supposed to be part of IWA Puerto Rico when we had backing, when we had a venture capitalist behind us. Myself was going to go down and handle the business, and the Harris boys were going to be down there, who would draw because they were giants, and also Ronnie and Donnie liked me, so I wouldn't have to worry about getting stabbed. And then Ronnie Killings, because Ronnie Killings could carry anybody on their roster. Yeah. And that's in 05 when Ronnie thought he wasn't going to be fought. He was so disheartened because he thought he was too old. His time had passed or was passing. Isn't that great? And then fast forward to today and see what he's worth.
Yeah.